as I have given up on going back and giving some of the more memorable editions for the Wisey Chronicle that comes out before every translator. Just a reminder, I have no idea what in the hell is going to come out of his keyboard. James, if you would.
Yeah, 3 cheeseburgers, 2 large fries, 2 chocolate shakes, 1 large Coke. And some flapjacks. Too early for flapjacks?
Truth be told, everybody, my wife and I were talking this weekend, and I kind of went into it a little bit before the blast. What I wanted to do was open the show. Normal. It was my turn to open it. And then after halftime, come back and do the whole thing over again. Like we were in the
We've been here until 1 a.m. And both you and I are hitting the wall. You're tired. You're chugging caffeine. I'm on meds that are playing with me right now.
Hold on. The name for you tonight, sir, is Dallas Mavericks general manager Nico Harrison.
You can flip a coin. Is it possible that that coin's going to land on its side when ownership decides who's going to get fired first for making this move? Because now you've gone, full rebuild and you've basically traded away the cornerstone of your franchise and a top 10 player for bruised magic beans.
Let's say squash magic beans.
Michael, your first name in the Wisey Translator tonight, staying with basketball, but going a little different direction. Somebody who we're probably going to see in the NBA next year, who had himself a hell of a debut in a rivalry game last night. I'm talking about Duke freshman and projected number 1 pick, Cooper Flagg.
If he talks shit, he's Larry Bird 2.0. This kid is insane. Insane. He is so fucking good. And to drop the hammers like he did last night against North Carolina in that game, the fuck.
Longest winning streak in the nation right now at 14. Michael, there are several teams that are running 13-game winning streaks. Can you name one of them?
Is it UConn?
Because Marquette beat the hell out of them. I know
I'm honestly, I have been watching with pride the men and lady Buckeyes, but outside of that, I haven't been watching much because I've been all Cavs all the time.
The Cleveland State Vikings are at 13 consecutive wins, having beaten the second place Purdue Fort Wayne Mastodons in a come from behind win the other night and extending their already school record 13 consecutive wins. They are 2.5 games up in the Horizon League as we are now into the final 10 games of the regular season for most college basketball programs.
That is James. I have to don a different headwear for this next one. And Jim, your second name is newly minted Las Vegas Raiders offensive coordinator and former offensive coordinator of the 2024 national champion Ohio State Buckeyes, Chip Kelly.
Nobody else in the college game was going to come calling. He's not good enough to get an NFL coaching job again. And all we need now is Steve Sarkisian to jump from Texas to that division, and we'll basically have the entire Pac-12 coaching staff in that division at some point. And the Raiders need all the help they can get, and that's what you pull?
Yeah. No, listen, Chip Kelly was a very good offensive coordinator when he finally got his head out of his ass. But I think he'll be good with Pete Carroll, depending on who they have under center. I don't think the guy they have there now or the mullet are going to be any good, so they're going to draft a quarterback. Did you watch it last night?
You're expecting a national championship winning offensive coordinator who basically choked with every great look that he ever had at a head coaching position between Oregon and Notre Dame and everybody else.
Well,
and
hold on.
And
Notre Dame was Brian Kelly.
You're going to throw him to the Raiders, who are running out Aiden O'Connell.
They're going to bring in a quarterback. What I'm saying is, first of all, Brian Kelly was Notre Dame.
Brian Chip, but neither one of them won shit.
But
no, Michael, I'm going to have a little bit of fun, and it's sitting on the theme of this evening. Your final name in the Wisey Translator tonight, I got to do it. Legendary Pennsylvania weatherman, Phil Connors.
Don't drive angry.
Because it's going to be 51 degrees here tomorrow, and it was snowing like a champ. So we had, this is one of those times where a giant squirrel just can't accurately predict the weather.
Here's what kills me. I reshared it today, and I shared it years ago. It's a picture of Bill Murray in the truck with the groundhog. It says, "Only here can we trust a groundhog, but not a scientist."